Yes, YouTube, welcome back to that vampire. Last one was a lot of talking and walking around, but I felt like we had to, guys. I'll be honest, this next episode's kind of the same, so it's a bit more like a soap than a game at the moment, but I need to find out what's going on in order to add to my investigation. So let's do it, guys. Let's go.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard.
Not you.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Oh my days. You know, I'm not medical checker for you anytime, okay? I want you to know, unless these things you're about to tell me are better, if you get sick, you will die. I'm not helping you.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed.
What do you hear, man?
You can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Huh? Well, if I do things that people know about, yeah, because I am the original gangster doctor, then why are you so jelly? Let's see, no need for such animosity, because, you know, you know I'm a vampire and I just bite your face off. Better change your tone. Jealousy will not do you any good. Oof, I want to say this so bad. Jealousy.
You are going to change your tone with me, my dear colleague, and very quickly.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Perhaps you think yourself protected by Dr. Swansea, but I am still a free man, and I will speak to you the way I want.
Oh. Okay, let's move on.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become
It's one of these upstart doctors that thinks he knows it all.
Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
He's just not happy. He's just not happy, man. New hint available. Nice. So, how do I get that hint? Go back into it again. It's for somewhere else. Personal. I have proved. Is this not Ackroyd? It is, so where's the hint? I have proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to be?
Oh no.
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
What? I helped them? I have saved many lives. No reason to justify my actions to you. Knowledge is our main weapon. Yo, I saved lives.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
What you on about?
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
This guy's a fool. There's nothing else to say. I want to mesmerize him. Or you can't do it when you want it. It's not a choice. Yeah, you're an idiot.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
We really won't. I dubbed the Dr. Salty. So we got Nurse Salty and Dr. Salty, Dr. S and Nurse S. He's just sick in there, I can help him. Another doctor somewhere, or isn't there? Oh, things outside. That's awkward. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here. You.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune.
Yes.
Such an honor, sir.
He knows. You
Thank
know.
you.
And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland. Dr.
Yes,
Thoreau
you.
Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
This is the guy that was talking about in the letter that wanted to do that surgery. Remember? We'll go back to that last. Where's your life in London? Oh, this is it.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm
Oh,
a
come
great
here.
admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose that career?
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work
I'm an
by your side.
inspiration. I'll be glad to help you. Research is exhausting. Flattery is useless. I'll be glad to help, man.
It's
Chill.
always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones
That's the
able to
spirit.
defeat it.
That's the spirit, my boy. Tell me about your experiments.
I
Talk to me.
based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty.
I gotta press it, man. New hint available. The thorough experiment in blood transfusion have not been successful yet. Okay. Thoreau's medical skills have been questioned in the past. Okay.
But you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
'Tis true. But I will deal with it, not
What
you.
can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem
You seem
optimistic.
quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
Trust
I'm
me.
convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work.
Oh, you're not Wilton?
We're not smiling now.
Yeah, he lets me to you, man. Yeah, man. I like him.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see.
See, side mission, side
Well,
mission.
give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Yeah, we're going there. New investigation. Okay, go back and ask him that question.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught
He is
me
an
that
idiot.
science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
Neighbor
I
so
believe
loud.
that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr.
This
Ackroyd
is Jelly. I
as
told ya.
proud
He's
as
Dr.
he is
Jelly.
blinded
That's what he
by
is.
his obsolete
Not Dr.
concept
Salty,
of
Dr.
medical
Jelly.
science.
He is blind. Nice talk to ya. Personal questions. Not done. What? Oh yeah. Because of your argument with Ackroyd. Okay, go on, go
Tell
on.
me, Thoreau, What's the real cause of your dislike for Dr. Ackroyd?
He refuses
Yes.
to admit that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick.
Oh.
I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently.
That was what he said.
Is there anything you have to say about this?
It's a false conceit. Dr. Ackroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
Yes, don't worry, man.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed.
That's right.
Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me the story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because
Was
he
a
is
bit-
a proud father. Ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
So what did he do then, man? Harvey's around there somewhere.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think
Wow.
keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of
Doc-
human
Dr. Jed is
beings
rubbish.
with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
So I'm saying humanity, yes. No one cares these days, man. I care. We care together. First question, is there no more here? Why is it still lit? Thanks for that information.
Dr. Strickland.
I think you helped me out, you know. I really do. Why are all everything's on my map, man? Gotta get them off, guys. Do my then. Erase marker. Erase marker. The eye was in the tomb. Research the Stonebridge Cemetery. It's the main quest. But where is that shop? Hideout, hideout. Event. I was by that before, you know. I was. This place is massive. Well, I say massive, it's big. Okay, it's decent size. Dr. Swansea, new dialogue. Okay. What, Swansea in a sec then? What's that shop he was talking about? Can I walk over to that place by myself? This one over here. I know that bridge last time. No, let's stick to the story, man. Do I know anything more about that crazy ass doctor? What's his name? No, I don't want the citizens. I want the hospital. Is that so? Is. Where's that weird one I just spoke to? Dr. Ackroyd. There he is. Details. I'm not helping you. Waverly proves modern medicine methods. That's it. I don't have no more hints on him. Okay. Unless I can ask him that now. Can I ask him that now? Dr. Jelly, where you at? So, what have the hints here are within the patients? I need to talk to them. I need to talk to Swansea. Let's talk to him first.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already
Why am I so
arguing about my
angry?
condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick.
I
All I
know.
want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Let me tell me about your life.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a
Yeah.
carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
We understand. A
Are
bad
you
hospital.
satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, But you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are
We
you
can still
sure
get
you
your
don't
arm
want to
chill out, man.
operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility.
I can't. Last time I killed somebody, so.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd.
Hmm.
They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site.
Mm-hmm.
Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
True, true. It's much more serious when it's flesh and bones. Why you feel guilt about your injury? Yeah, man. Talk up, man.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey.
Tell me now.
Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife
Mesmerized.
died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
What did you do? Did you voluntarily hurt yourself? I want about your
How
wife.
could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Oh no, man, it's not your fault, dude.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Dude, if I could find them for you, I would.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
Tell me, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer.
Can't imagine it.
Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have.
Yeah, guy's screaming.
Leaders.
Are they
How are
alright?
your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
True, true. Sorry, man. You told me enough.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Okay, guys, gonna leave it there. I think what I'm gonna do is go straight away and go and get the medication, or go and get the list that the guy Strickland was talking about, and see what we can go from there. Because I'm gonna move for a fight. It's been 2 episodes without no fight, so, and I got my weapon leveled up, so yeah, hopefully that'll help. And that. Anyways, thanks for watching. I've been Shay. Love yourself. Be kind. Yeah, laters. I'm not here now.